How's it going, guys? Chris Baker again with more draft games for the week. Yes, our first time flyer doing the hard work. A little disconcerting how many children are in our army. That's probably not the play. Okay. I mean, we're getting a lot of colors. Now, if we draw a second white source, we can get Appa down. So Appa does have flash. We do get a second. Lock down the board. How does it? Master from exile, what pink? And then it's mana cost. Fair enough. Wonder. Katara. Fighting with Punk. Well, no one too. And I need to make it. I will say that Avatar as a show is definitely an anime inspired show. But for some reason, a lot of the cards in the Magic that look way more anime than the actual show. Zuko, he's a shoujo guy. Like, he is not he is not the dude we saw in the show. Um I'll tell this opponent. They are a monstrous 5-color pile too. So I'll keep these two. And then you can decide whether you want 2 creatures or 1 creature. Turn that Kappa my hand. Start winning the race. Winning the race for long. Significantly down. Just a turn later. Fuck. You got me. Are we countering this again? Hit the one. True. Sure. No attack. She's a blocker. Lion turtle. Into life. Have their 3 though. Wrong card. Wrong one. Wrong card. Really? Okay, yeah. Grab a second green source. Really? So many. So many counter spells. And we're verging on lethal already. Got a block there. I am not dead. That is a surprise. Do nothing? Hang. I mean, this technically keeps us alive. What the lion turtle is gonna do in the avatar, which is very immersion breaking. Imagine the final few episodes, Avatar showed up on the lion turtle. It just ate him. Oh, okay. Yeah. For 7, yeah. I want to do that too, personally. If I had to choose, I would be doing it. Uh, yeah, I'm dead. Gee. Menace still. Okay, back for game number 2 immediately. With no pause. Yep. Tapland. Never Earthbend this way, but good that he's here. Hmm. Uncle Iroh. Very big. Um, I'll go get a land. Those are my most expensive cost. We momentarily raced Iroh. Not about to stay down. Fire charge. Sure. Attack. I think if we put Koshi Village under the bus, it doesn't really affect us much. It just comes back. Putting the charges up. Badger Mole. Gonna take his block. Uh, just makes good sense. GG. Okay, next one, I suppose. We are back. Game number 3. We're 1-1. Go ahead and keep, I guess. Our, our plan is a little bit silly. Kept our black shrine, it'd be a little less silly, but got a creature. Oh, second leaf from the vine. A very sad episode, so we have to watch it more than once. Those are the rules. Ramp one time. Just once. Pitched our red land, okay. We've pitched our red creature too. It doesn't matter. We have a badger mole and a path to redemption. Things I never thought we would see. Coronation Palace is actually pretty good. 2 mana for the firebending effect at level 4 is not bad. Presumably you could double something's power and give a double strike in past standards with that amount of mana. Admiral? I don't know. You're not an ally. That land on the path to redemption. Two more. Oh, no, not what I wanted to. We gain 4 life at the expense of gain 3 life at the expense of 4 life. When we could have gained 3 life and lost, we could have stuck at 11. Instead, we're going down to boy. One down to 8. Have a 2/3. Opponents saying they're not going to find it. Haven't found as many land as us. Been actively looking, and are yeah. I think I'm still good. So I can blank essentially. Well, I can blank 2 creatures, double block 1 to get rid of that, and I take 6 damage basically. Down to 2. Hmm. Draw a card. Okay. It's a lad. I think. Like, we're still not dead. We're not dead on table. There needs to be additional input before our death, but our death is like one rickety fence from coming to pass. The 3 creatures in front are the whole line of defense. When they fall, it's over. If you airbend, can you airbend land? Because if you make your lands first bend, and turn your lands into a creature, and then if you tap at any number of creatures, does that mean you can pay 2 mana to cast a land? I don't think so. I wouldn't imagine that Magic works that way. All right, we're firebending. Very suspiciously too. This is the worst card ever printed. Yeah, that is the worst card ever printed. Gee. Rage intensifies. We're back. We're on game 5. We are 1-2. Means we're on game 4. Keep this. Maybe. Maybe Destined Confrontation comes in clutch. And all like that. I've seen. I've seen is what mountains can do. Either deal 2 damage or 5 damage. Pretty scary stuff, honestly. I don't think I have a single. I have 1 creature in my deck that does not hit. Giant Reach creature is it. That's. I'm gonna play a red horse next. We're good at ramping. We're good at not getting mana screwed. This hasn't efficiently translated into game 1. Then it has translated into uh, games where we play. I have the most lands, and my opponent goes, "That's very cute, but you're dead. So you gotta go now. The next table is ready. The tournament's still going." But I played all the lands, so next turn we get to attack for 9. We can remove a blocker from our way. And a second white source we could actually protect our investment. Yeah. What is in the tank? I'm not quite sure on the specifics, but probably combat related. How is creatures? You pump it. Kind of seen the wackiness. If you're not using the combat trick to kill my creature, you're gonna have to play a blocker to stop me from just smashing into you. And I'm gonna make it to where that creature can't block. Yep. Look at him. That reset all of my lands. That's kind of crazy. You might have a deck built around you. Untapping all the lands, even the ones that aren't in combat, has potential. But then again, the Earthbender is it really potential in this? I say that we've been getting stomped in by these players. Full draft, so maybe they have the potential, and I'm just slow and set in my ways. Either way, know that after this match, I need to go wake up my foot because it's fallen. I guess waterbending is a flat cost that you can pay for with basically. Earthbending makes your lands into creatures. Very cool. And it protects them from spot removal or exile. So actually have an incentive to make your lands into creatures instead of them just being an excuse to strip mine yourself. Uh, hmm. Go get them. And I thought I was walking into this with recourse, but I am. What happened? Everything? I guess not everything. Clear out their board and walk away with the board. But we're still mana screwed. We don't have the second white source for either of the spells in our hand. And our APA is out of target. Actually, we do have the same white source. We just don't have it. Uh, don't have or it's a shame that we actually first bent our second white source. Now, can attack if they double block. Can't play our APA. Sure. Are you choosing? Easy choice. And that. GG. All right. We're back for actual game 5 now. For 2-2, which is good. I guess we keep this. Past redemption is gonna have to get us pretty far. Will it? I don't know. Hopefully. Apparently always had it. Okay. Make sure that he doesn't become out many times. Okay. That is an acceptable use of one lesson in the graveyard. Will be milled by 1. He attacks. But I'm kind of glad that they went in the direction that they did with waterbending and not some kind of mill around it. Rough. Not long there. Not have that do anything anymore. And then next turn we can exile it. Prevent it from just giving everything haste. Well, everything having haste sounds fun. Doesn't sound particularly fun to play against. Not particularly. Right, okay. Oh, he has prowess too. Okay. Master Paku is not just a 1/3. They're not allies. Great. Well, deal with this before it becomes a problem. Have something to block the archers. It is not as good as the last version. We've had the last version of that effect. Kind of nutty, so I'm kind of glad it's not as good as the last version. One of them work. I've run consistently into blue-red decks. See? Okay. Probably, I guess it's because the burn spells are just good. The burn spells are good. Like, there's a lot of reason to run them. Why do burn spells feel worse than destroy target creature? I guess it's because there was a 0 left. Really? And I guess we do this. Lesson. Lesson. It just happened to be the best lesson. There is. There's that. Yo, Appa ain't very Appa ain't very happy with what you did to Aang. Master Paku. Really? Okay. That one. That one. Let's have that down. Play this. Going in for 3 since the 2 wouldn't get through anyways. Go to 13. We're technically in the lead now. That one probably. They'll have no lessons. A 7/7 with reach. Just. You can't win out big your opponent. And the Millman has definitely milled me. GG though. Alright, we are back. We are at 3-2. Barring the Red Menace, our deck actually does pretty well. Say that. This is the first hand that we're gonna keep that's kinda questionable. Barring the Red. Every deck. Every single one. There is no reprieve. Mana. Mana for a 1/3 prowess, possibly double striking creature is a little out there with doing a little bit of wacky stuff. I approve sometimes. Sometimes I do approve. But I guess since they were shoving this set into standard, it makes sense to actually make it a set worth Alright, we'll take that. It makes sense to make cards be playable in standard, and the most playable color for the last little while then is it most playable combination. Makes sense to make good Izzet cards, but we let some of the other colors be good for a change. Like print an oppressive wrath every now and then or something. Or give green some mega ramp on turn 2. If red and blue are gonna be killing players by turn 3, Might as well let some of the other colors do something too. But that's just tilt. That's just tilt. We've played Red Blue X 6 games in a row. It's bound to cause some tilt. Yeah, that one, I guess. That one, I guess. We're getting good hits, I guess. Like, we overcome this build 3 times. I guess we played one green-red deck. It was still red, though. Core is red. I don't know. Maybe I should just be happy for red, because for a while, way back in the day, during the Dominaria days, red emerged as a powerful color combination. And then, like, Oko showed up, and he stuck red so far in the grave that it just never returned. It took years, literal years, for it to actually get back on its feet. Yeah, I can't. I am, fortunately, not not in a position to be casting too many spells. I think this is kind of where we were at in the last game again, where we work. Tap something down. Probably that flyer. Ramp. I guess we ramp this way just because we might do that. I guess I can only do it whenever I want. That's fine. I take 4 no matter what. Log. I fully water bin that back in the deck. Okay. A sad way to end it. The Elite builds just overcame us structurally. We couldn't recover. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Did you enjoy? Remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I will see you next time. Excuse me. Bye for now.